everybody. So today we're going to try Mallow Laser Quest from BrewDog. Brewed in Ohio, Marshmallow and Pineapple Hazy IPA. I like the can art on there. 12 fluid ounces, 6.2% ABV, India Pale Ale with natural flavors. Not sure how much this was. I did pick this up at Megabev. Let's go ahead and get it open, get it into a glass, and see what we think. I think per Untapped, it doesn't say it on here, but they do call this a Milkshake IPA. There was a pulp one that I think I got out of the 2021 winter box, mixed box. I believe that's where it was. I want to say Pulp Fiction, but I know that's not it. I don't think so anyway. So this, I believe, is my second Milkshake IPA from them. Off-white colored head, small and medium bubbles. From that pour, about 3/4 of a head, bubbles on the side are compact like dish soap. For the color, it does kind of look like pineapple juice. Hazy, can't see through it. Down in here, you can see some of it maybe just, I don't know, it's still mixing up. It doesn't look like there's very many bubbles coming up. There are a little from the center. But yeah, this one I would say, as far as haziness goes, is less hazy than some of the other ones just because it's higher. Usually where the glass comes down to a point, that's usually where it starts. But yeah, we're talking like that much. I can see the bottom of the light box. Let's go ahead and smell. It smells like a New England IPA. Like I would say, I almost want to say like your standard fruity New England IPA. On the back end, there's some bitterness, like some hops, maybe a big dry hop. A little dankness in there. I'm not really smelling a lot of sweetness, but I would say I would compare this to a sweeter New England IPA. There's sweeter ones and there's bitter ones. It doesn't really smell that sweet with having marshmallows in it. I get some of that pineapple. I'm sure some of that bitterness is coming from the pineapple they're using. It does say natural flavors, but I'm guessing if you put marshmallow and pineapple on it, that it should be using those ingredients. Yeah, I would say kind of a touch of sweetness in there, then like a pineapple bitterness over dry hopped beer or a big dry hopped beer. Let's go ahead and taste. You really get that marshmallow. It almost comes off at the beginning of the palate as like a lactose, like a little vanilla. But I have to say, it turns into the marshmallow at the end of the palate into the aftertaste. In the middle, bitterness, a little pineapple, but not that much. If anything, I would say there's like more bitterness in this one than anything. Perceived bitterness, 60, 65. Yeah, it seems like that bitterness is throughout the whole entire palate. The marshmallow sweetness, the marshmallow's bigger than the sweetness. There is some sweetness there. But yeah, like the bitterness, the dry hop or something seems like it's a lot higher than it should be for a milkshake IPA. Even hazy IPA, I would say it's too much. Yeah, I do get the pineapple, but yeah, I keep going back to that bitterness. That bitterness like covers up a lot of it. You still get that sweeter lactose up front, but it does in the aftertaste, especially after your palate warms up, you do get that marshmallow. I almost want to say it kind of burns when it goes down. Uh, 9, 1921 is when this was born. This is January 13th, I think, 2022. So it could be, usually I say 3 months, but I don't think the bitterness would spike like that. Being, let's say, a month out of date from a regular IPA, usually 3 months is what you have. So that would put us into the middle of December. This is the second week of January. So a month out of date. Most of the time what I see is that sweetness start taking over, and I don't believe that's happening, and the bitterness usually goes down. It's going to fall off. On this one, I would probably go 3.75 out of 5. I think that bitterness is covering up too much in this. I would like to see more of that pineapple, maybe fruit, tropical fruit come out. And with that marshmallow, it doesn't taste like they're using real marshmallows. I think it would be sweeter if they were. And if they're using natural flavors for the pineapple, is it overdone in the natural flavoring, and is that why you're getting so much bitterness? I can't believe they would release a Milkshake IPA with that much bitterness or that much perceived bitterness in there. So yeah, 3.75 out of 5. It's definitely drinkable, but as far as what it says, that's a hard one. Two of my friends have checked it in 3.9. Almost 24,000 people have 3.64. So I'm closer to them than anything. Let's go through this. Sweet marshmallow, pineapple, vanilla, jam-like. I don't agree with that. Easy drinker, and that is it for the two. So yeah, if you're into BrewDog beers, I would pick one up and try it before you gotta, I think most of the beer or BrewDog beers that we get here in Michigan are in 6 packs, but it's not like the regular. It's in a box. I would say try and pick up one before you pick up a 6 pack. If you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here, and always remember, try new craft beer.